Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is. It's the one in the alley, the triple, the G.O.D. I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the God Speaks On. And yo, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 7, Episode 14, Fame and Misfortune. Now, I have to say, this is probably easily one of my favorite episodes of the show I've ever seen. And it's like, and here's why. This episode started out in one place, and then it went four other places before it ended up where it ended up, which is the usual status quo, and I'll get to that. But I appreciate what this episode is and was. I appreciate how it brought the lesson together, how it did everything else that it did, and it showed a side of the show that it very rarely does, but it did it for the purpose of relaying a lesson. And it's like, let's just put it in the bubble that it is. Everything starts out innocent. Twilight sees two little fillies having an argument about being friends, and it's like she then remembers a throwback friendship lesson, and then it's like, and then you get the magical idea of, yo, I made y'all a copy. How about if I make copies for everybody in Equestria so they can see what it is that we've learned? This then turns into shipping wars and arguments, which then ultimately, at some point in the episode, when I finally figured out, became social commentary about the fans of the show. So it took it to a place that you really didn't think that it could take it, but it did it in a way that was subtle enough for the build-up for it to understand that's what it was that made sense. And then there was a song that solved the problem, and then those two little fillies from the beginning of the episode brought it back because they were the two that actually learned something. It's like, I appreciate this episode for what it did. It's like it turned everything upside down. It's like this was a monkey paw episode. You get what you wish for, but you're going to equally pay for what it is that you've wished for. And I appreciate that the show did that without being blunt and upfront about it. That it slowly built up to that. Everybody now thinks Rainbow Dash is as awesome as she thinks she knows she is. But that got twisted. Everybody's laughing at Pinky. Applejack then technically, accidentally, on purpose, started a cult. Jim Jones. I'm like, everybody think Rarity is a horrible, evil monster, which is untrue because Marshmallow's the third best. Anyway, I'm like, people confront Fluttershy and figure that she's learned nothing, even though that we as fans have seen her evolve over this whole time. This episode was nuts. It was crazy, and of course, everybody else having these problems. And then Twilight gets down about all the other problems that everybody else is having. And then it's like, and then, you know, the show being what it is right now, they could not, like, double negative this, find a way to push Pony Roman Reigns, because Pony Roman Reigns gonna save the day. And I'm just like, really? Let's not do that. Pony Roman Reigns don't need to save the day. But there was a song, and it was like, no. It was like, the best part of the episode is when I realized that the show was going weirdly over children's heads about social commentary about this fandom. I can straight respect that. Like, they went at heads a little bit, like, yo, that got a little grimy. And I'm like, yeah, indeed. And I can respect it. And I loved every moment of this episode. It's like they still got a problem, but most of the stuff is like as canon as you get, but it's not gonna matter because it'll be back to normal. But yeah, Applejack started a cult. So, you know, you can't say cult, but they started a cult. Just a cult. I know some cultists, right? You smack it with a baseball bat really hard, and then you get experience points that you can buy cookies and put ketchup on the cookies. I love some Earthbound. We're gonna play Earthbound. Look, wonderful episode. I don't really have much to say about it other than that. Is that this was a wonderful episode that really turned a mirror on the characters we love. It turned a mirror on ourselves as fans And it pushed Pony Roman Reigns, which is always the point. Yay. Or something. But yo, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I'm like, yo, one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And with that being said, I'll holler at you guys next time, man. Peace out.